Hi, I'm Rob Cosman. Welcome to our temporary shop. We're in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. This is Heartland Forest. This is a facility that was originally built so that disabled children could have an opportunity to experience nature. They have all kinds of wheelchair accessible trails out back. They've got a fishing pond where they can fish. So it was a perfect place for us to hold a workshop with disabled veterans. We've had several that have been in wheelchairs. And what we do as part of our Purple Heart project is we bring 6 civilians who come to a 5-day hand tool training. They pay their way, and that enables us to pay the bills so that we can bring 6 wounded veterans in that we host. And Kevin Wagner is one of them. Kevin, where are you from?
Originally from Binghamton, New York, and now I live in Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia. What's your military background?
United States Marine Corps, originally aircraft mechanic on C-130s, and also did some security with an infantry group out of Texas.
Okay. And what got you here?
It was kind of a year and a half ago, a buddy of mine at work asked me if I ever got into hand tools, and I said, no, I don't have time for that. You know, I've been power tools my whole life. And he kept kind of asking once in a blue moon, and gave me a plane, and I tried it, and it was relaxing. And then just starting to look up hand tools, I came across your site, watched your videos, then I came across the Purple Heart program, and just went from there.
Yeah. So I don't know what you expected, but here, day 5, what did you get?
I got a lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
I was petrified of dovetails. You know, I've done router box jigs before, but never a dovetail. And I've been wanting to try it ever since I got accepted to the program, but I was waiting to not learn bad habits, right? And easier than I thought, but at the same time harder than I thought to get to perfection.
Which one let's look at them both. So what's this? This is number
1. First
okay, so
ever
this is the
dovetail.
first ever. Excuse me a second. I'm just going to put a little bit of Danish oil on this, primarily because it helps the end grain stand out, so the camera will be able to pick it up a little bit better. So number 1, never cut a dovetail in your life. This
Never
is
before.
the first attempt. Now I'm going to put my glasses on. So if I look at that, I would say that's a pretty incredible attempt. Now, I don't give praise out too readily. They have to earn it. But as I said earlier, this class has had more great to exceptional dovetails than any other class I think we've ever taught. You get a closer look at that. And we put these together right from the saw. And this is the project that they do. It's not much, but it's a bench hook, just an opportunity to do something with the lumber that they've dimensioned, and then another place to exercise or practice their dovetail. So it sits on your bench like this. You put your board here, and then you saw, so that your saw cuts into this, not into your bench. And he said to have everybody in the class sign it. But those are some equally good dovetails. So congratulations on you. Excellent
Thank you.
job.
Well, thank you
Now-
for the instruction.
Well, you're welcome. What I need you to do is I want you to talk to the camera, and I want you to speak specifically to the vets that you know are sitting there suffering in silence, maybe frozen, they can't do anything about it, but they need to be encouraged to get a hold of us. All they have to do is write us 2 paragraphs on why we should choose them, and they've got to be brutally honest because we don't know them. So we sit down with a group of names and we look at these paragraphs and we try to decide who needs it the most. We cover their airfare, their hotel, their meals, and we send them each home with a little more than $2,000 worth of tools so they can continue this at home. You know, because you're taking them home.
Yep.
So talk to these guys, please, and convince them.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've always been the guy that said, you know, I don't deserve anything when it comes to the military. I did what I had to do, and we live with what we live with, right? I've been out since 2009, and I don't have a lot of guys I can talk to. I met 6 brand new vets I'd never met in my life and was able to connect to them immediately. So it was kind of an outlet, a bonding experience, way better than any therapy session I've ever been through. And on top of that, you get to learn a hobby or possibly even a skilled trade that you can take on through your life and build friendships and relationships you'll never ever forget. It's just amazing how you can connect with another vet that's been through something you've been through, large or small. So it's definitely worth the opportunity, and it's hard to write the paragraphs, but just be honest, like Rob said, and you know, let what happens after that. So.
Yeah, it's retired Colonel Luther Sheely and myself and Jake are the only ones that read it. And we sit there and hope we get a little bit of inspiration in trying to decide who really needs this. Okay, Kevin, thank you for your service to your country.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service that all of us benefit from, and I appreciate you being here. You've been a real asset.
I appreciate it, Rob. Thank you.
Thank you.